friends! I'm going to Germany. I've decided to serve with Greater Europe Mission in Berlin for 11 months. I leave in March. I'll be working with full-time missionaries there as they plant and grow churches. I'll get to do things like lead Bible studies and do prayer walks in the community, do some street evangelism, focus on outreach and partnering with churches in meeting the needs of the community. I'll get to work with short-term missions team, and I also get to work with some local nonprofit organizations there, and some of them work with refugees, some work with trafficked people, some own cafes that they use for ministry. I'll get to be a part of all of that. So this is something that the Lord has had on my heart for over a year. In July of 2018, last year, I prayed to the Lord and I said, send me. And that's not something I've ever really prayed before. It was completely compelled by the Spirit. I look back in my prayer journal and I was like, who said that? Me? But I never ever dreamed that I would go overseas to do missions. The Lord is just kind of rocking my world. And after that, I heard the Lord say go several times, and it was sort of like a whisper, just go. And I was like, okay, where are we going? And he was like, go. And I was like, cool. But where? I visited Germany a year ago in October, and I wasn't particularly excited about visiting Germany. I also visited Austria and Prague, and I was really excited about those places. I was like, Germany could be okay. And when I visited Germany, I fell in love with it. Usually when I travel to a place, I want to go home. Like, I've been several countries before, and every time I'm like, I just want to go home to America. And after visiting Germany, I thought, I want to stay here. After I did get back home, I kept thinking about it. And again, the Lord was telling me to go. So I very reluctantly sent in an application with Greater Europe Mission. I asked them to place me in Prague because I thought Prague could use some missionaries, I guess. And I didn't really love Prague. Sorry, Prague. They got back to me and they said, we don't have any placements here, but we do have placements in Berlin. And I was like, just mind blown, because the Lord knew. He's like, your heart is not for this place. I'm calling you to this place. I'm calling you to Germany. And I've been overwhelmed in this whole process by different signs of confirmation that he's given me, and different visions that he's given me. And I've fought him for a lot of the way, and still he's led me here. And I just think that that's amazing, because that's not me. So I know some people are gonna think, okay, you're going to Europe, like, that's so fun for you. That's an amazing vacation spot. And yeah, it is, but it also is a mission field. Just to give you some context, only 2% of Europeans claim to know Jesus personally, and Berlin itself it's estimated that 3.7 million people live in Berlin, and only 1% of them believe in Jesus. And that's crazy to me. It's even been called the atheist capital of Europe, and that breaks my heart too. And so I'm excited to go and to preach the gospel. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel so inadequate and unqualified and unworthy of this, but I know that the Lord leads where he calls, and I know that he's called me to this, and that he's going to provide for me and lead me there and equip me every step of the way. I want you to be a part of this, because I'm excited and I want to share this journey with you, and I want you to pray for me, because I need your prayers. And I also would love it if you would consider joining me and sponsoring me financially in this in any way that you are willing or able. You know, if this is not a cause that you can get behind, then please give to some other cause that you feel passionate about. But I hope that you will prayerfully consider contributing to this mission. My total cost is $25,000, which is daunting, but you know, I'm not worried about it, because I know that the Lord's gonna provide that in one way or another, and it's all gonna bring him glory. I'm going at the end of March, so I have to raise my full salary by March, and I have to raise 50% of that by January. So you know, that money goes to, it all goes to me. It goes to me. It goes to like my airfare, my room and board, my mission related costs, like training and that kind of thing, as well as living costs. So that's what you would be contributing to. And if you do feel called to give, if you've prayed about this, and it's something that you desire to be a part of, then I would love to talk to you about how you can do that. And finally, I just want to ask you to pray for me. Pray for me in this season as I prepare to go in the next couple of months. It's going to be a big transition, so I would just love prayer for me, that I would be sensitive to the Spirit, that the Lord would grow me in my boldness as He prepares me to go, and prepares me for the work that I'll be doing. If you would just pray for my trust in Him as He provides the resources for me, and pray for the missionaries already there, and for the work that's already being done. I am so grateful for your prayers, and I covet your prayers as I walk into this. This video honestly could be an hour long, and I had to cut it down a lot. I could talk forever and ever about it, but you don't want to hear that. If you do want to hear that, please reach out to me and I would love to talk to you. But for now, that's it. So thank you so much.